computer because I don't know what the cloud is going to do. Welcome, everybody. I just had the podcast thing open, and bet you Kyle still knows the episode.
Episode 225? Something along those lines. Daddy's in his office. Kyle's ready to edit the podcast.
Can you hear it?
Okay.
Welcome to the hotel. So I sent this to Kyle, this song right here. I got the horses in the bag.
So this is really hard to hear.
So this song,
I'm digging this.
Lil Nas X, I sent it to Kyle. I'm like, hey, you're going to love this song, dude. It's the next country banger. And I said it to him kind of as a joke because I expected him to hear it and then like hear the beat and be like, what is this? Because that's like what the song is. The song got popular because it's based on a meme. The reason why I'm bringing this up before we're getting right into Kyle's hot topic is because Breaking, this song, which had 13 million views on YouTube and over 35 million streams on stream sites in the last month, was removed from Billboard today from the country charts because it wasn't country enough.
What?
And there is literally I'm on this thing right here. And then so we're not going to get too into it like because everyone's is on one side here. You cannot take. So Rolling Stone released an article saying that Billboard removed Old Town Road from the hot country charts, informing him that he was on the list as a mistake. Anyone with ears can listen to that song. That banjo twangy stuff, like that is country, that's country music.
Crap. But it's a country audience that is probably like feeling it. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So then it says Billboard also released a statement to Rolling Stone explaining their decision. It seems the song does not embrace enough of today's country music elements, was what Billboard, that's what they said. But everyone knows that country meme where they all sound the same. Like there's that one video that went viral when we still ran the site where they took like 13 songs and then they literally played a 3-minute song, like cutting out Blake Shelton's lyrics right into like the next part.
So now is it up on like the rap charts?
So
that's fucked up, dude. He was probably like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe
it's his life, dude.
Does he make other songs or is this like a one-time wonder?
I mean, I'm coming into this from finding the song 4 or 5 days ago whenever I sent it to you. But with my little knowledge of it, he seems just like, he's got 106,000 followers.
Oh, okay.
His Instagram, though, is about the same. But what's interesting is, so it's like memed out, which is why it got popular. Because, like, people will take it's still number one on Apple in country music.
Oh, okay. Well, that's where he's getting his money from, though.
Yeah. But isn't that crazy? Okay, so this is it says Lil Nas X, Old Town Road blew up so fast. Radio professionals had to rip it from YouTube in order to play it on the air. You can still hear, and they don't know what to do. They're just scrambling to get like the rights to his song. That's awesome. Anyway, I wanted to bring that up because it just came out, and obviously we're not going to get too into it, but there's the half of the people that are like, he got taken off the country charts because he's black.
Is that what they're saying, though?
Well, no, this is what I'm saying. So, like, that's why I didn't want to get too into it because you can take any argument nowadays and say stuff like this. But this person right here referenced that Beyonce had a song called Daddy Lessons and performed it at this Country Music Awards, and it had backlash and stuff like that, and it was removed. She's also black. So people don't take that for anything. But there's also, like, music people who are just like, this isn't right. Like,
yeah, to just be able to flip over and take your audience that you're obviously not a country genre, but you can also look at like Darius Rucker or whatever. And he's
the Hootie and the Blowfish guy.
Yeah. So, I mean, like he's black and killing it in the country scene. So it's like,
well, let's go another guy too. They're like when they all used to put like Nelly on songs. Nelly was for like now and Ludacris.
Nelly
and Ludacris too. Like I felt like the Florida people put Ludacris, Nelly, or Flo Rida on like their songs whenever they need to be on WrestleMania.
Tim McGraw did a
whole album with Nelly.
Yeah. I think she's leaving. She's leaving. I don't know what else to do. Can't go on not loving you. It's all in my head. Go something like that.
Yeah, that's right. That's actually pretty good. Nailed it, dude.
So I'm gonna give this guy. I don't want to switch topics on it quick, but
no, I
wasn't trying not to. I was trying not to talk about so much Beersy today and just totally totally just do nothing but dedicate this. But this is a little different. This is a fucking customer service thing, which if you've been following me for a bit, like I don't do so well with, not necessarily. I'm actually really good at customer service and got a lot of compliments for my customer service. I keep it fucking real with people. But if you come out spicy hot,
this is bad.
If you come out spicy hot at me, I'm not going to be nice. Like my philosophy isn't the customer's always right. I ain't going to be fucking nice. Now, I was trying to look at the logistics of this issue. So Tuesday night, I got this really weird order.
Yeah, give everyone a background. I'm gonna have to pee really bad. I forgot.
Okay, we'll talk about it. And the reason I'm talk about it a lot because like this Beersy shit is just all of a sudden like my life now. It's like my source of income, like what I spend doing every single day. So that's why I talk about it a lot. But it's kind of like still new and fresh. So it's like, why not talk about it? So let's dive into this. What happened is I got a weird order Tuesday night. The order was for 2 units, which is typically about like $26 after taxes and shipping costs. Typically about that price, but it was 2 units for like $60. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what is going on here? Why is this a $60 order? Because even 2 units international shipping is, in the 30s. So I look at it, and this guy did Priority Mail Express for 2 units. So Priority Mail Express is 1 to 2 day shipping, right? He orders this Tuesday night. Obviously, I don't fucking spring out of bed and go pack this and take it to the fucking post office that's closed. So how post offices work is they pick up shipments every single day at 1 o'clock. Doesn't fucking matter if you're ultra priority. It doesn't matter. They pick up shipments at 1 o'clock. So if you order it at 7 o'clock at night on a Tuesday, they're not going to fucking ship it until 1 o'clock the next Wednesday. And so this guy, I knew it was going to be a shit show real fast because he ordered it at 7 o'clock at night, 6:30 the next morning. He's like, what the hell? Or actually, fuck it. Let's read it. I ain't going to say his name.
I always know it's a bad sign, and this is a really good judgment of character by me when everything is lowercase.
Oh, yeah. Well, listen. So
like he came out hot with all lowercase.
So this was the initial message after he had ordered the night before at 6:45 in the fucking morning. Do you all still have Dr. Pepper ones still in stock? I ordered 2 last night and paid for 1 day, $30 shipping to have it here before Friday. I've not got shipping confirmation yet. I leave for Alabama fishing trip Friday morning to Dry Lake, to a dry lake. Oh, so Dry Lake must be one you can't drink at. And I said, yes, we do have those in stock, sir. We will ship them today. Okay, great. Thank you. 7 hours ago, so 6:40 a.m. this morning, after the package has been shipped the same fucking day that he ordered. So I ordered 2 koozies Tuesday. I ordered 2 koozies Tuesday. He's from Alabama, so I'm just going with it. I ordered 2 koozies Tuesday night. I paid more for shipping than the koozies cost. I paid for $30 shipping to have them here in 1 business day. I got a shipping email stating it wouldn't be here until Friday. How is that 1 day shipping? I want some money back or something. This is ridiculous. I paid more for shipping than the product cost just to have it here 2 days. 2 days, 2 words. I leave on a trip to Alabama that I needed these koozies for on Friday. Paid an extra $30 for shipping for nothing. And so lots of times when people bitch and complain about shipping, like his shipping doesn't necessarily say that it's not going to be there. It's kind of weird because so if I go look at his shipping, which I'm trying hard not to say any form of names or anything.
I just don't get while you're looking that up. Like we talked about this. Like you can't come hot by saying stuff like I want some money back or something. This is ridiculous. Yeah. I paid extra. Like you personally sitting there who made the product, you don't make extra money on that $30 that he paid for shipping. You know where that goes to? Not you. You have to pay the mail people that.
Yeah. But so I'm looking at his order. All right. So he paid the koozies cost $23.38. While is this him again? God damn.
I hope so. I really hope it is.
So it cost that, and the shipping was $30. I mean, that's just stupid anyway. So I scroll down. I'm going to click on a shipping.
Why would you pay that much shipping for something like that?
Got to get in Alabama. It's dry lake, boy. So let me click the track. This site's going a little slow. Let's see. Oh, it's loading right here. So on March 27th, so that's why I still think it says scheduled delivery is Friday by 3 p.m. And to me, I'm like, oh, well, 1 day shipping, I would think that it showed up on like Thursday, you know, but I would handle it in a, like appropriate manner. But it is kind of weird because it said at 8:28, March 20. Oh, so last night it was still in Seattle. So it shows the process. So they processed the unit at 10:30. We created the shipping at 8 a.m. yesterday. They processed it at 10:30 when we brought it to the post office. Departed the post. So anything after 1 o'clock is the cutoff time. It doesn't matter if you bring it in fucking right when the doors open. Doesn't matter if you bring it in at 12:55. Like, it's fucking 1 o'clock is when all the shipments are sent out. Okay. And then it says that night it arrived at the UPS regional, the UPS place in Seattle last night. So I feel like, how are they getting, so how would they fly it all the way across the country and then deliver it to him? And I get, like, it is a little bit confusing. It
is misleading. That's why they created same day shipping.
Yeah.
But that in 1 day are still different when you have to know that you magically can't hit a button at 6:30 p.m. and be like, oh, this guy wants it tomorrow. Here you go. Like, you have to process the order. And even if you process the order that night, it wouldn't have, like you're saying, there's nothing you can do. People don't know that, though.
Yeah. And that's where it's kind of
Don't forget, he sent you another email follow-up.
Yes. But so that's kind of like, I guess so it's Priority Mail Express is what it is. And I guess I see the confusion on his part. Like, I see, if I ordered something and I had to be there somewhere, yada, 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 I kind of see it. But there's a way to handle customer service. And so basically he said this. So I ordered 2 koozies and I was already irritated at the point. And I told my sister, I'm like, don't even respond to this guy. Like, the shipping is definitely a little funky. Like, it says it's going to show up Friday, but it might, sometimes it shows up earlier. I don't know. But after looking at the USPS website, it says USPS Priority Mail Express is a guaranteed way to send documents and packages to a destination overnight or in 1 or 2 business days on any day of the year, including Sundays and holidays. So even that alone is kind of confusing.
I'm just pulling it up. It's a tough. I get where he's kind of coming from, like we said. It is, but at the same time, you lose all hope of me having your back when you come in with.
Oh yeah, yeah. So we didn't respond to him because I was already kind of annoyed because it's like, what? It's kind of crazy to me. What these people don't get is, like, I know just as much as you when I give it to the post office. So now when something's fucked up and somebody orders, so say like this guy ordered 1 day shipping, I'm not mad. I can see that this person went and dropped that package off at the post office. And as somebody who actually thinks things through, I'm like, oh, well, why would I be mad at, like, it was at the post office on Wednesday. Why didn't the post office get it to me by Thursday? I'm not like, why did this fucking company fuck this up? Like, do they think I'm delivering it in my private jet?
Yeah.
And that's where it's
for
like
$30.
Yeah, that's where it's confusing. And it's a lot of the people, like, when they say, so what me and Amanda figured out today, like, we've had like probably like 10 people be like, my package isn't here. What the fuck? Where is it? And I started thinking, I'm like, we can't just assume these people are telling the truth.
Yeah.
Like, there has to be a better solution because it's like a lot of people accidentally just like jump the gun and it says it's delivered and it just hasn't showed up yet. But there are some people that from like 5 days ago, they're like, yeah, it hasn't showed up. But then I'm thinking, I'm like, well, I can't just send this person another one. Like, anybody could, if I do that, then anybody could literally just say, so we figured out you actually send them a link to like a like theft report, instead of, because they say don't resend the package. Anybody could say it. And it's kind of like the good side of me is like, well, or more like I feel bad for you. It sucks your package didn't show up, but it's like, I just want to send you another one to like put it behind us. But then I started thinking, I'm like, well, I'm going to start sending, I'm going to send out a fucking 100 extra ones a week. Like, we need to figure this out. Like, it's on the responsibility
That's cool
of
that
the
you can
carrier.
do that.
Well, yeah. So we found a link to fill out everything. But so like, what I'm going to say to this guy right now, it's like, I'm going to say, look, I had it at the post office. I'm not going to call him yet. I have his phone number.
Can you just quote Stan? There probably was a problem with the post office or something.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes
I should call him and just keep saying that. Also, let's get back to his emails. I didn't reply. I was annoyed. I said, fuck it. The shit's going to show up. This guy can just chill out and relax. And then it says, still no reply. Your all's customer service isn't worth a shit either. Wow, not impressed. Will not recommend. And then I said, just a super formal, we're looking into this matter. What is the best phone number to reach you at? Should I call him?
Yeah, and then to start with say, dear guy, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I left my cell, my pager, and my home phone at the bottom. I sent 2 koozies back in autumn. You must not have got them. No, just start there. Start there. Be like, I sent 2 beersies back in autumn. You must not have got them. There probably was a problem with the post office or something. Just say that and see if you can.
Hey there, boy. Well, I just don't have like the vibe for what type of duty is like.
Well, dude, just do that. Go right to that part. Oh man.
Let me see.
I sent 2 beersies back in autumn. You must not have got them. There probably was a problem with the post office.
Well, I can't say autumn. I need to say not Wednesday. But I'm just gonna call him and see. I don't want it to get confrontational, but. Well, I mean, they can't. I'm going to say, like, yeah, it looks like it's on the post office. I had it there on Wednesday. And then if he rebuttals that and say it's not my problem, then that's where I'm going to be like, but I'm going to be super, like, annoying customer service-y at first. Okay, let me see. What's the dude's name?
Oh, I was about to say, I'm not going to say it. What I almost said is I had a package that said delivered. But in my neighborhood, there's 3 house numbers that have the same one. So we always get other people's stuff. And it's just like you just expect to lose stuff now and then. Some people are like that nowadays. Just don't think about it.
Yeah. Like, All right, let's see here. I can say it's Justin. Hopefully he doesn't say his last name. I'm like kind of nervous here.
I would have wrapped M&M to him. Let me call him. Giving you a call from Beersy headquarters here in Alabama.
Hello.
Hey, Justin. This is Kyle. I'm the head of customer service rep here at Beersy.
Yeah.
So I understand we have a slight shipping issue.
Yeah, I ordered those Tuesday, and I paid the extra shipping, which is $30. It said 1-day shipping. So I should have it Thursday. And it's saying it's not going to be for Friday, and I leave for Alabama the first thing in the morning.
Yeah, that seems like a major USPS buttfuck. I was looking into your tracking number, and so we got it to the post office yesterday morning, and so I'm not exactly sure why they couldn't hold up their end of the bargain. We were kind of looking in to see what happens when a order is 1-day shipping. And we were looking at the UPS site, and they said that if your order is not on time, then they will actually reimburse you your full shipping. And it seems like that was a problem on their end. I mean, we got your order late night Tuesday. I popped out of bed, packed it, was going to bring it there first thing in the morning, and we had it at the post office, and looks like they couldn't hold up their end of the bargain to make you happy.
There probably was a problem with the post office or something.
There probably was a problem in the post office or something.
I didn't know if it was through you guys or what. I know the $30 extra shipping is to you, if it's to them, or what it was.
Yeah, so you paid us that $30 shipping. Well, kind of. So you paid us the $30 shipping, but that immediately goes to USPS for your shipping label. So our job is to get that. So basically how the post office works is every single day at 1 o'clock is the close off time to send things. So if you get a package to the post office at 7 in the morning or 12, at lunchtime, they're not going to send that out until 1 o'clock. That's the close off time. So even if I woke up at 7 o'clock, when you made the order and took it to the post office, that wouldn't matter. It's not shipping until the following day's 1 o'clock. But it may have been, so it should have been there. And once we drop it off, it's their responsibility on their end of the bargain. So that's why their website says, if you want to, say something to them, and then, or you probably just can call your post office and say, hey, I ordered 1 day shipping. He dropped it off at the post office on Wednesday and it didn't get here till Friday. And then they should reimburse you your full amount according to them. And if they don't, I'm going to have to call them. I'm about to smoke their ass,
Yeah, I figured you all would take care of that anyway. The shipping and everything was paid to you guys. I figured you guys would take care of it, call them and jump their ass or whatever.
Yes. So so all I know, we know your address, but it's like, we can't call post offices around the country. So it makes it a lot easier if your local post office, you call them, you say, what the fuck? Square up, go in there with a couple pistols. I don't know, whatever. I don't know how you guys roll down in Alabama.
Yeah, well, I'm in Indiana.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah,
Sunshine State.
Fishing trip to Alabama tomorrow morning, and it's a dry lake.
Oh, nice. Sunshine State.
Yeah.
But yeah, the tracking, it's weird because it was, we're in the Seattle area. So it was last night it was, or at like 8 o'clock yesterday, it was at Seattle's like disbursement area. If that's what you want to call it. I don't know what you want to call it, but
see if he'll say a prayer with you to get it there by tomorrow.
Yeah. So the last guy that we had, he did the same thing. He ordered like 10 and did straight overnight. And it said the same thing. It said like, this is going to arrive on Friday. And so like he really needed them. So we just dropped a little prayer over the phone, and it actually arrived 1 day early. And we can try that, but if not, we can call our local post office.
All righty then.
But yeah, if you give them a call, if you give them a call and then let me think, and tell them your situation, give them your tracking, should be pretty simple, and they should reimburse you if it doesn't show up, or maybe 1 day shipping. What it sounds like to us is different to them, and then me and you can talk and we can get you figured out.
Yeah.
And then after you talk to them, give me a call back, and then you can just tell me that who did he tell you that to?
Okay, I'll try. Well, I'd say my office in town is probably closed by now.
What time is it there?
It's 5 here, almost 5:30.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. You drinking a beer?
No, not right now.
But yeah, just give him a call in the morning, and then, like I said,
ask if he voted for Trump.
Yeah. And then and then let me know what they say, because if it was in their hands yesterday, middle of the day, and they call it 1 day shipping and it ain't there, that doesn't sound like 1 day shipping to me.
Yeah, okay, I was thinking.
Yeah. So,
but since I just ordered 2, I paid more for the shipping than I did for your guys' product.
I know, that's courageous, man. You should have at least ordered 4. Fuck.
Yeah.
Trump will take care of it.
So basically how our website works is like we're connected to USPS. So it's not like when you put in that $30, it's not like we take it and make anything off of it. It literally goes directly to USPS when your label shipped. So yeah, I'm just as frustrated as you are. That's what I'm supposed to say, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, give them a call in the morning. And then shoot me another email. Don't be mean, though. I don't like the mean side of you.
Well, nobody's getting back with me.
Well,
it's ass eating season.
I was trying to figure out, look in some definitions of USPS, like what the fuck is this 1 day shipping shit? You know me, you feel me?
Yeah.
Y'all vote for Trump over there, though? All right. Call him in the morning. Let me know. This is my personal cell phone number, dude.
Okay.
If you get a little toasty tonight, sorry if I sent some pics.
All righty.
All right.
Thank you.
Love you, man.
Bye.
Love you.
He really wanted to be mad at you, but there was
I
nothing
know,
he
you
could
can't do it because I got this customer service on point.
Oh, look at that laser boy.
All right, what's up? What's going on in the world? What's up with Burns? How's that dude?
I was just thinking there that whole time, like, when are you gonna lose it? And then I thought about the prayer. I'm like, this is good.
Anytime I just think about the who did he tell you that to, I just like, dude, he wanted to pray so bad. Man, this is fun calling people and just straight fucking with them.
I love how like a lot of people in your situation, they'd be like, all right, we got another customer service call. We got to take it serious. You're like, I'm gonna put it on a podcast.
He wasn't even aggressive at all. Like it's so it's just like fucking social media. It's so easy to get aggressive on an email. Fucking hey, where's my shit? You know, and you talk to him and like he wasn't like he was perfectly nice and cordial the whole time.
You can get the website who did he tell you that to.com. But is it the right two?
way.
Is it the right two? Would you have to get TOTO and TWO?
I don't know. I guess it's how confusing do you want to make the statement? That's such a funny fucking thing. Who did he tell you that to?
Who did he tell you? Remember how long we like slowed it down to practice saying it?
Who did he
For
tell
those of you who don't know where this is from,
We've been doing that this whole fucking time on this show.
Yeah, and people probably thought we came up with it. So these dudes that were in like high school, like a Napoleon Dynamite looking like video they did, it was like the same type of background, like the
It was actually a pretty high quality video.
Yeah, and then so like they had a channel and they were like, hey, this is funny. It's pretty popular at our school, whatever. We're like, all right, well, whatever. And we would start watching it. And I remember that it was like the hardest Kyle and I had laughed in years. My face, like right
Can
here.
I play it on here, just audio?
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
My
it's
face,
so beautiful.
my face was like bleeding. Yeah. Pretty
You
good.
have to like watch it.
Flip it.
Who did he tell you that to?
Who did what?
Who did he tell you that to?
What?
Alright. So who did he tell you that to?
That's the question.
Who did he tell you that to?
Who did he tell?
Dude, we gotta do this. I couldn't keep a straight face like him.
What's up? Are you late to class? Who did he tell you that to?
What?
Who did he tell you that to?
He asked me how I school.
That to? I don't know.
That was the guy we died at.
What? What? What?
I don't know.
What?
What is this kid up to? Let's get this goddamn kid on the show.
So the first
Devin Worrell.
The first time we watched it, we were like super red faced. We watched it again, and we couldn't figure out what he was saying. So we were like, we wrote it on a piece of paper. Who did he tell you that to? So we started saying it over and over. Then all of our work calls.
He's definitely a one-hit one. It only has 204,000 views.
It was probably like 600 when we posted it.
How did we find that? Did he send
They
it to us?
sent it to us, and we I think it was on Facebook.
I want to find this guy, dude. Probably give him a Remy.
The funniest part, though, is once we figured out how to say it, we would get on serious calls with people, and they'd be telling us all about this and that and what their network can do for us and everything. And we'd be like, "Oh, it does that, but who did he tell you that to?"
Who should we call and just fuck with right now? Like, yeah, the customer service here for Xfinity was just here, and who did he tell you that to?
What? Speaking of Xfinity, or Verizon, Mint Mobile, mintmobile.com/dudecomedy. Verizon has charged me $80 for the last 3 months. And we don't even have service with them.
What?
So my wife calls and is like, hey, you guys keep charging us. Has an hour and 10-minute conversation, like yelling at them basically, because it ended up that the guy was like, oh, yeah, well, we'll make sure it's canceled now. Okay, yeah, everything looks good. So next month, you'll probably just have to pay the prorated amount. And she's like, the prorated amount for what? I'm not. You're not. I'm not your cousin.
Was it because were you guys still have a contract?
No, it was. So we have the chat proof and like the emails that said we closed it like in January.
Yeah, they
And-
just rolled it over.
Yeah, and then what was funny too is he was like, "Oh, how did you find out about these charges?" And she's like, "You guys sent me letters."
That's
He goes, "Oh, that's alarming. Well, what we can do is make sure it doesn't happen again next month. Not like, hey, well, let's give you back the $240."
yeah. Did you get your money back?
No, none of it.
Why?
I don't know. I should file a dispute, but that takes a lot of time after.
Dude, get your fucking money back. I gotta stand up. My ass is all sweaty.
Nice shirt, dude. I just realized your shirt.
Dude, spreadshirt shit sucks.
Yeah,
Like,
we've
this
done that though.
The shirt's kind of nice, but
The quality's fucking dog shit. I need my boy Bryant. I wish I had like embroidery. What you listening for, pal?
It was Street Sweeper, but it sounded like his machine just blew up outside my house. It was like this.
What's up with this guy? Somebody's.
You know where I would never be able to live is like New York or Seattle or something like that, because I like the littlest noise I hear, I'm like, what was that? Oh, let me go get sidetracked to see what that noise was. So like we got new neighbors a little bit ago, and they'd like redone everything. And the other day they had an air conditioning person over there, and his machine was oh, Kyle's dead.
Ah,
His machine was like
what?
for like 3 hours, and I just kept going and looking. That's like how people in New York just live, you know?
I couldn't do that shit.
Oh, hell no. I'd kill myself, man.
Ooh, that was a good sneeze. It kind of put one on me. Oh my god, dude. Crockett's. When are we going?
Oh, tomorrow for lunch?
Dude. So it's really good. I went there twice yesterday.
So the rumor was when Crockett's was going in, Kyle's one of his favorite restaurants is called Hop Jacks, Hop and Drops now.
Hops and drops.
When Crockett's got rumored to be going in there, everyone's like, it's going to put these people out of business. So I was pretty excited to try it. Go ahead, take over.
So we went there, and it was a 45-minute wait, even though it actually was only a 30-minute wait. But there's like 3 people that just fucking – we saw them leaving Crockett's because it was too busy. And then we went over to Hop Jacks for a drink, and there's all the people were over at Hop Jacks, like outcasts from Crockett's. But it was pretty good. It's we ended up sitting, so it's kind of weird. We were sitting in a booth, but it's like a center booth. So there's like a low wall that splits like multiple center booths.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not very high, so you can just like look to your right, and like somebody is just literally right next to you if the place is full. And
I've been to a place like that.
I was like joking around, looking over at these people. So there was a set of people. Then new people came in, and I was like looking over. I'm like, anything good? And so we just kind of started talking and bullshit with these people. It was a couple who were probably like my age. They had a kid that was a 3-year-old, and like grandma was with them. And she was saying that she said something about the Maple Valley community page. She was saying that tons of people were talking shit about Crockett's because there was no fucking pads on the seats. They were fucking hard seats. That is what people are concerned about.
People suck, man.
Dude, it is crazy. Like I'm like, it's funny because she brought up that community page, and I'm like, oh, the one I was like, oh, the one I just unfollowed yesterday. But then I guess tons of people are just on there complaining, not about the food, I think some people were complaining about the service that for a fucking restaurant that just opened 2 days prior
In a pretty busy area.
Yeah, they don't have that down yet. Oh wow,
That's it. They've lost my business forever.
Yeah, but then hard seats, like. What the fuck?
No, the people who have the time to go on to their Facebook and complain on a community page are just bananas. So there was a rumor that this lake thing that's going in by my house that who knows if it's even going to go in anymore because I guess there's a bunch of hoops now coming out of nowhere.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really pay attention, but so this dude who had business somewhere else was like, well, no, they're trying to sell the office space already, the retail space for it. And I own a, this and whatever. And they were saying that In-N-Out Burger is coming in here. So everyone gets hyped up on it. Everyone's spreading this thing. The In-N-Out's coming, In-N-Out's coming, In-N-Out's coming. Then a few people, Ken's actually one of those people who told me about this too. But then people are like, pulled up these articles and stuff. That's like the reason why In-N-Out can't expand is because they won't build a restaurant that's not 200 miles within their like facility or whatever, like their distribution centers.
Yeah.
So it's literally impossible unless they build a new distribution center for In-N-Out 200 miles close to where I live. So all these people have just been like spreading all these things. But, the point of the story, though, was there was people who were saying like, I don't want that. It will ruin. I've grown up here my whole life, and like this will ruin it. Like it won't be the same if this gets put in here. What? Why?
Dude, people are so fucking retarded.
What part of an In-N-Out burger going in and you being able to enjoy the beautifulness of an In-N-Out burger once in a month, if you want that? How is that going to ruin your town? If it's not In-N-Out, it's going to be storage. We know how many storage, like they keep building more and more storage units around me.
The problem is like the way I was looking at it yesterday, I'm like, okay, like going to a restaurant, maybe the seat's not as comfortable. Cool. But like, that's the problem is like people feel like they got to go, like, what does that do? You go fucking blurt it out on the internet. What does that do for anybody? I ain't going there. I ain't going there. The fucking seat's too hard.
Yeah, that's an interesting complaint is the seat is too hard.
Yeah, so this, you guys also saw that other video. The mirror has like a 6-inch gap under it that goes into the, like, it's.
Yeah, that's funny.
It goes into the women's bathroom. So Rachel was in the women's bathroom. I was in the men's bathroom, and she handed me a paper towel through the mirror. Fucking weird. Like, so
that's
I asked the waitress, and she's like, "Yeah, we're just trying to be more progressive." And I'm like, "What?" Like,
no, they did not.
I always piss, and I walk around while I'm doing my belt and shit, and like now I'm like, "Oh God, I forgot. There's girls."
Hey, so at this Crockett place, the men's bathroom and women's bathroom are connected, and where the mirror is, why?
Yeah.
Alita said there's places in Issaquah that do that too. That's just asking for people to yeah, but still, like Kyle was saying, sometimes when you walk out, you don't realize that you got your junk out when you're walking to the sink, you're adjusting your belt and stuff.
I don't get it. How the fuck does that
What if you have to wash your nuts? What if you have to wash your nuts in the sink?
What does that even mean? Like, I don't understand how that is a form of progression. Like, next thing we're going to be using the same bathrooms and smelling each other's shit. Like,
which, hey, I would rather have that than this whole Peep and Tom epidemic. My other favorite argument too was, remember when the whole like Target bathroom thing was going on, where it's like, oh no, this person assumes their gender as a girl, so we're letting them in there. And like no one really realized that the story was about like a 44-year-old dude who was like on like the child crimes list, and he just wanted to go to the girls' bathroom. So they got behind this whole case and stuff, like, which probably could have had a good reason for it, but instead it was just muddied up with crap.
Yeah. So the people that told us about this mirror were the people that were sitting right next to us. And so me and Rachel had some wine going. They had some drinks. So we were kind of just like mingling with them. And so they told us about the mirror, and then we went in there and looked, because I already went in the bathroom. I didn't notice it the first time. And
you could scare some people pretty good in there.
Yeah. So it was kind of funny because we were talking with these people the whole time, like a real conversation. And so we got our bill. We got our bill, and you know me, when I get the bill, it's not like I'm like, is that right? I just dropped my card and gave it to the lady. Yeah. So then we just like, we're sitting there, and the people that we were next to were also leaving. And, I just signed the tip and everything, still didn't really pay attention. And then, so actually what was funny is the grandma lady I was mainly talking to, because I was right next to her, like, she got lobster mac and cheese, and she wasn't really feeling it, she said. And so I see her up talking to somebody, like the manager or like a waitress that worked there.
Yeah.
I even said something to Rachel. I'm like, no, is she really gonna fucking complain about that? She just lost all my respect.
Oh.
And then so we're getting up, and then she's like, "Did you guys look at your bill?" And I'm like, no. She's like, and this is why it's kind of awkward because she had to say it, but I get it but she paid for me and Rachel's appetizers and meals and everything, just not our wine that we got. So it was super cool, but it was kind of awkward because I didn't notice, And like, you can't just let a random customer go.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that she would like. It's kind of weird. Like, hey, I did something really good for you, just didn't notice. So we're glad because we're like, wait, what? I didn't realize like because me and my sister went there for lunch and it was like $40 for just us two appetizers and my sister's meal. And I didn't even notice that. I kind of didn't really think about it, but our check was like $40, and I'm like, I didn't really even think of it. It should have been like 100 and something. So she paid like $60 worth for our meals. And, we just met her. We just were like bullshitting with her. But yeah, it was kind of cool.
That's like, it's funny that you were just like, oh no. And then you're like, oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, I was like, Tom, like, is she really fucking complaining? Man, she was so cool until this point. She was fucking telling the waitress that, hey, I'm going to cover these guys' meals.
Oh, she sucks now.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah.
What day is today? What day is today? Thursday. March Madness. I got 15 of my 16 teams left, which is really, really good most times. But I started being like, I'm like, everyone I talk to is like 14 of 16, 13 of 16. But the problem is I have so many wild cards going forward because this is like, I don't want to say easy, but you make your money in the bracket challenges in the eights and fours. Because if you can get one right. But now the way I think is like, all right, I have to guess what everyone else is not going to guess, but still pick the teams I like. So it's like I could go 0 of 8. Like that's how many upsets I have.
I have 14 of 16 with only one missing from my Elite 8.
Nice. See, that's not bad at all. I have all my Elite 8 still alive, and I'm 15 to 16. But I did terrible round 1. I think you were like 100 points up on me probably in round 1.
Yeah, I did pretty good. So what are you at total?
I can pull it up one sec.
So the problem with mine is I don't know why the fuck I just randomly picked Murray State to move on. I had Murray State going to Elite 8 just based off good players.
Off jaw. No, good player.
Yeah.
Okay, so mine is – let me pull mine up. Really
I can't believe Oregon's still going. I had Kansas State.
I have Oregon losing this round to Virginia. I got Purdue beating Tennessee. Tennessee's actually – so here's what's funny. Tennessee is actually the one of my Sweet 16 I'm missing. I have no idea why I thought Iowa was going to beat them. But then I went back and looked because I'm a big Tennessee
white boy power.
Dude, I'm a big Tennessee fan too. They're one of my favorite teams to watch. And I'm like just assuming like, why would I pick against Tennessee? And then I'm looking, I'm like, I only missed one. And I'm assuming it's like Oregon or something on the left side. No, it was Tennessee. So then I got North Carolina beating Auburn. And then I have Houston beating Kentucky. So once again, I picked a team I like over like the team that probably will win.
I'm actually missing 3 of the 16.
I have Texas Tech beating Michigan. I have the Zags beating Florida State. Both of those could be wrong. And then I have, obviously, Duke. Oh, no, I didn't know this. I have LSU, who is another one of my favorite teams.
So, wait, how many points total?
Oh, points total. So, the first round I did 220 out of 320. Last round I did 280 out of 320.
So, that's 500.
I have 500 points, but my max is 1780. What are you at?
Where do you see max?
It's to your right.
On ESPN?
Yeah. I'm on the site, though. Like, the max I can score if I get every pick right is 1780.
Yeah, I'm at 510 now. But, I mean, mine's probably pretty damn close because I'm only missing one Elite 8.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and I could lose an Elite 8. Every one of these games I could pick wrong. My favorite thing, though, is like I watched a lot of college basketball this year, more than normal, but I didn't let any of that influence me because the college basketball parity, everyone was kind of complaining like, oh, there's no real buzzer, but these aren't really close games. Well, that's because there's like a top of college basketball, really good teams, and then there's like a middle, and then there's like a bunch of really, really bad teams. It's almost like a video game. There's like the pros, and then there's like the guys like us who go in there and like who can play decent but are better than like the shitty ones.
Yeah.
So the teams that play decent, a lot of them still make it to this tournament, but they're not going to beat like Gonzaga.
Yeah, I really just don't give a fuck, and I just watch the tournament just to have something to root for.
Yeah, you like Zion now, though. He might be your new Bron.
Ooh, he's my new Bron.
But like even that, so I have Duke winning it all, but I still wanted UCF to win.
Yeah.
Just because I love the drama, man. I'm a big drama guy.
Drama mean on a plane with the fame.
I almost said something there, but I'm not going to say it.
Say it, goddammit. You can't say that.
I can't jinx it, man. I can't jinx it. Oh, Mariners on tonight, too.
4 o'clock.
12 o'clock.
Oh, I got to go to some fucking elementary school meeting thing.
Dude, perfect. Take a beersy with you. No, there's no better place to make a video than you walking into an elementary school and then slapping a beersy on there. Look at me just giving you gold.
That would be actually funny, but
I know. Thank you.
But what I'll do is I'm gonna do it 100%. But I'm gonna put the beersy on a beer in like the car, and then I'm gonna switch it out for like a LaCroix, you know.
Oh, dude, we didn't talk about this, dude. White Claw is changing the game.
Oh, dude, I already did that. That's my camping drink, dude.
Dude, this is next level. I mean, you right now. So White Claw announced a 0 carb, 0 everything. You show up. Well, there's probably still calories in it because there's booze in it. Pure. White Claw, pure. So it's just seltzer water. Dude, there's your chaser, there's your mixer, there's your sip on.
Dude, we were already doing it.
We are freaking doomed, man.
Sorry, dude. I should have a rule to myself not to be on my cell phone during the podcast or while driving.
Hey. What time is your elementary school thing? You gonna get done in time for the games?
What time did the game start?
4:19 and 4:09.
I could probably catch the front end.
Zags is 4:09.
Yeah, see, the stupid fucking kids.
Oh, God, a condo in the Hamptons. Baby girl, what's happening? Oh, man.
And I was like, fuck you. So I'm going to do that today. That's actually a good idea. Thanks for feeding it to me. Ooh, I'm already working on my next. I'm not working on it yet. I haven't done anything towards it. But I've been thinking. I mean, once again, here I go off the beersy thing. But it's the only thing on my mind right now. You feel me?
It's better than murder.
I've been working on it. And I'm like, what's the next step? Are we just always going to make like beersies to hide beer? Like I need to add another product into the mix.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would I not get in the cooler business and design a cooler that looks like a 12-pack of Coke, you know, like the paper one? So that's going to be the cooler, and it's designed as Coca-Cola. Why would I not do that? And then you sell that with a
12-pack of beersy.
12-pack of fucking beersy. So now you're not just taking one, you're walking around with a full pack of, you know, Coca-Cola.
That's really smart.
But now I'm in the cooler business because it's not just going to be designed to hold the beersies and stuff. It's going to be actually designed as
silicone cooler, or would it be out of like
I don't know. I think it'd be like an actual cooler. I don't know yet. I'll have to figure that out, but I think it'd be really cool to do an actual cooler. I could easily just do a large silicone piece, but I don't know. I have to look into that. I have to figure out.
It's a great idea.
Yeah. And there's nothing like proprietary to it. You know, it's just a cooler that I'm going to design for Coca-Cola, but it's going to just look like a fucking 12-pack of Coke, you know, or, you know, your typical like can't that like doing something like that. It'll be real. So I think if you make it seem like, so say like, hey, $139, you're getting the cooler, which is a real fucking cooler, and all the beersies. The beersies alone are $139.
I wonder if, since you're doing it in China, if you could source. All right, so let me spitball here for a second. Alibaba, they have all those things you can just like source, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could talk to your ladies or whatever, and then they would obviously know somebody in the space. you go all out on this thing. You get one of those custom coolers that have like the Bluetooth speakers and stuff. Now
I mean, yeah, you could definitely do that, or that could be a different. I want to hit the simplicity side first
just like a box.
because to put speakers and stuff, you're gonna have to make it larger. But definitely hit. I mean, the speaker stuff is a great idea, definitely. But once you start adding electronic components and stuff to something like that.
Oh, I just mean that the ones that they have. Yeah. I know what you mean.
But no, I know I see what you're saying though. That's definitely cool. But simplicity with the first one.
Yeah. Well, I think that just the 12-pack size is perfect too.
Yeah. So no, I mean, I think it's maybe even if it's not a 12-pack, even maybe like a 10-pack or an 8-pack. So I don't know. I think
so. You know the things that kill dolphins, the hold a 6-pack.
Yeah.
You should do a video. Oh, this is okay. Hey, I'm spitballing here, but this would be funny. We'd have to get to like a pool though. Oh, Andy has got a pool. So when it's like a hot day like this, we put up your sign, but so like you'll have the 6-pack with all of the like beersy things already on it.
Oh.
But so.
Wait, does this have anything to do with dolphins?
Well, no.
Or are you just trying to think what they're called?
I didn't know if that.
Okay.
Like just a holder. No, nothing to do with dolphins.
I'm like, dude, where is this going?
So okay, I'm losing my train of thought. Okay, I got it back. So the pool, like, it's still super easy one-shot camera, right? So it's following you from behind, and like, so you'd see somebody you'd be like, like toss him the local cola one, like, yeah, throw it over here, But then like as it's following you, you get to like this, like, I don't know if how you get like an older person or something like that, but you would toss one to them, and then they'd be like, "Oh, thanks, man," and then open it up, thinking it's a Coke, and then spit it all out, and then you'd be like, "Oh,
dude, that would be." See, this is what I need a marketing team for, because like, that's a fucking amazing idea.
But you'd have to get 3 people, and then the camera.
Yeah. Are we ever gonna do that? No.
No, but
I should get like Jimmy Tatro to do it.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Yeah,
it'd be a perfect video for him. Like just a short clip.
You just have the old guy though, like you'd throw it to him and he'd just be like sitting there with his kids, and then he'd get it and be like, "Oh, thanks, man!" Like because he's watching you like hand out all these Cokes with like some music going, and the camera's just following right behind you, so it's just like your lower backside, Then
dude, I see the exact vision. I need somebody to.
Then he's like, "What the?" And then he would drink it though and be like, "Yeah."
Can you write this out for me? Not right this second.
No, I'm gonna make a note of it.
Just quick bullet points, because that's a great idea, but I can't do it. I don't know, like, because we would want like a super high quality, some chickies in there, some thongs. I don't know.
Yeah, you would need to talk to somebody who had access to like friends.
Yeah. But it does. Think about all those like corny ass like Instagrammer dudes, and like they make super high quality like corny stuff. But like that would be perfect for those guys.
Throw one to unsuspecting dude. He drinks it, spits it out like.
How long would it go? We gotta be about time.
Happy and chugs. Dude, yeah. Then like when he realizes what it is, like you could have like the scene kind of like stop when he spits it out. Like it like almost freeze in a way.
Yeah.
It's like what the so everything will like kind of freeze. Then when he realizes it's a beer and he's like with all of his kids, then it's like,
yeah, dude. So then you have like they'd walk past a sign that says like no alcohol.
Yeah, and then it's just perfect. So the reason why I was thinking about the handles is because you would take one off immediately and toss it to like the first guy right frame, but then the rest of the time you're just holding that handle perfectly. So it's just like, oh, pull one off, throw.
Yeah.
Throw.
I'm definitely going to develop it because I think it's actually a pretty solid idea for actually getting like a full thing, like to transport a full thing of loaded ones instead of making your own, because that's exactly what the Coca-Cola or the Beersy came of, is just people cutting off cans and making their own. Now you make it simplistic so people don't have to go get boxes and sneak things in. They don't even fit right into a normal box. So,
dude, that video would be so funny if you hit Stone Cold's music, when he starts chugging it.
Yeah. So you know what the best – so what about a cooler? Those like ice packs that let a beer or it's like they have like little rivets in them for that to fit. Why don't you just make a freezable cooler?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, that would be pretty sweet. So it's not
Yeah.
it's not really a cooler. So then it's like whatever is developed, it's like on both sides are those little rivets.
I know what you're saying now.
Yeah, very interesting.
Oh man, I feel like something just hit my nose, like allergies, but I haven't started sneezing, but I know it's coming.
Yeah. So all right, let's shut this down. I got shit to do.
Oh yeah. The time we started recording was 1:47. So yeah, we're
Oh.
at hour and 1 minute.
Hour. Cool. All right. Well, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. This is the Dude Comedy Podcast. Maybe one of these days, me and Colby will be working at the same office and doing the person set up.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have some more information on that by the next show here. Dude,
If you want quality customer service, don't be a shitty customer.
that would be a good title if it wasn't so long. All right. Thanks for checking it out. Make sure you go to mintmobile.com/dudecomedy.
Yep.
Definitely didn't pay for that, but I'm going to drop it in there anyway. All right. Bye.
Bye.
right,
See you later, dude.